We got 10 confirmed launch games. We're still waiting on another 10. So let's talk. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Husky Pup over at NGI, and today in this video we're going over the 10 confirmed as of this moment launch titles for the PSVR 2. And without any further ado, like I said, we dropping bangers every day, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and like button, because if you need someone to get hyped with on PSVR 2, I'm going to be your hub man and your hype beast to get us on this hype train into the stardom, boys, to the galaxy of VR. So the first thing we're going to get into in this video is Swordsman VR. Swordsman VR is a game personally that I have interest in because it's a sword-based physics fighting type game in the virtual reality, and I'm a sucker for these type of games just because of the fact of the aesthetic and the appealingness of it. I want to feel that sword when I swing my hand, my arm. I want to feel the must and breathe in the dirt, you know what I'm saying, of the game. I want to breathe that medieval atmosphere. So Swordsman VR is a launch title, so if you're into this, definitely check it out. The next one we're going to get into is the Light Brigade. The Light Brigade is a tactical road FPS from Funktronic, and it's kind of like a line of defense game with pre-generated levels. I don't know if it's going to have 360 scope of atmosphere. Like, if you look behind you, is it just the atmosphere and it's only your enemies are only in front? You guys know what I'm talking about. Or is it like you got to watch your front and watch your back? I don't know much about the movement. I don't think there's any locomotion, and if there is, it's probably going to be limited if it is a line of defense type title. So just keep that in mind when you go to check out the Light Brigade. The next one on that list is we're going to be talking about Tentacula. Now, Tentacula is a game where you're in the ocean as a tentacle type monster. Think hentai type things, where you come upon the earth and destroy it, and your goal is to wreak as much havoc as possible across more than 50 levels as this physics based funny looking video game tries to capture your heart. After that, we're going to get into the real meat potatoes for launch titles. We have Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy Edge Enhanced Edition. Obviously, this game was already out, but it looks like it's going to run smoother, have higher frame rate, have higher resolution. It's going to be the enhanced edition made for the PSVR 2 as you battle across in the Star Wars lore. So personally, I haven't played this title yet, so of course this will be one that is on my must-haves. And another launch day title that was finally just confirmed not too long ago is No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is a game that went from hell and back from when it first came out to now where it's at, and it had a beautiful glow up. And now the game is most praised for the game to recover from the dirt and the grit that it started from. And it's a truly crazy game with how much free updates, free content that the creators keep throwing out for this game, and they still have free updates and free content to come out for the future. And when the PSVR 2 version update comes out, if you own No Man's Sky, they already said it was free, so this is a game that you possibly already have ready for launch. I am personally excited for this, and I'm actually waiting for the VR version to actually even jump in. I haven't played this game at all. I bought it on sale just to have it for VR, and I'm really just waiting to experience it for the first time ever in VR, because that's just what I want to do. And then of course the other big hitter is Sony's first party studio working on Horizon Call of the Mountain. I don't really gotta get into this game. It's bundled with the PSVR 2 if you're getting it bundled, and if you do buy the bundle, you get the discounted game. Instead of paying the full price, you get like 20 bucks off. Obviously, this is like a must-have if you're getting the PSVR 2. This is going to be the main attraction, you know what I'm saying, whatever that noise I just created. It's the main dish, the main course. Now to go a little light into the video, we're going with Hello Neighbor Search and Rescue. Now this game is probably there to appease the little ones in your family if you want to share the headset around and share the fun and the flavor. Like if I wanted to pass my headset on to my son so he can experience some PSVR 2 in his life, this would be the game to throw them into. Obviously it's a smash hit with the kids. It had the original, now it's doing this new search and rescue. I don't know much about Hello Neighbor, I just know that my son likes it and it's a smash hit with kids, so I'm assuming this is where they're going for. That's what they're going for, towards that being a launch title if you want to share the fun of the PlayStation VR 2. The next game we're going to talk about is a game that I already played on my Quest. I actually loved it. It's Demeo. Demeo is a almost Dungeons and Dragons type game. You're sitting around a round table, you're playing as a character that you pick, role-playing RPG. There is few differences, like the dungeon masters, they tell you the story and you can use skills through cards that you can acquire through the shop, or you can use traps that your character has, and as you level up you get skins and classes, and they're adding more to this game. And the fact that it's coming to the PSVR 2 is going to be amazing, because now I can stream it, and I'm going to be streaming this one a lot on top of like No Man's Sky and Horizon and all that, but this one specifically just because of the fact that I really do enjoy it. It's a game you don't have to be standing up sweating your balls off. It's like you could be sitting on your chair just having some good old dungeon crawling action fun with some either randoms or friends that you actually make along the way. So I'm really excited for Demeo. Like I said, I played it already. I can't wait for it. I'm going to play this one a lot more, and I'll be streaming it, so look out for that on this channel. We will be streaming on this channel, just want to throw that out there. The next game is Cornmonious High. I probably just pronounced it wrong, but it's from the developers of your favorite Job Simulator and Vacation Simulator creators. I hope Job Simulator comes to the PSVR 2 and Vacation Simulator, but for the most part, Cornmonious High is coming. It's made by them, and it's going to be another bizarre title, and this one will have the 4K, all the bells and whistles. It's kind of like the robot game that came with the PlayStation 5 when you got your PS5. You play that little robot game, it teaches you the PS5's features and the capabilities. This is trying to be that, but for the PSVR 2. So hopefully this game will be fire, and I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if it's like a pack-in, you get this for free, or you gotta buy it like how the robot one was. The robot one was a pack-in. You buy the PS5, you get the robot game. I don't know if this is going to be like that. If it is, then that's a double plus, because now we got another free game to play. But if not, hopefully it's worth the payouts. And the last game on the list is something that I personally don't really dive into these type of games, but it's part of the launch of the 10 that we confirmed right now, and we're going to get into it. It's called Cities VR, and it's going to be the enhanced edition, so it's an upgrade version, VR version of Cities Skylines. In this new edition, you'll be having the enhanced mechanisms of the PSVR 2 Sense controllers, and pretty much it's a build 'em up. You're an overlord of your own world, and you create your town, and you get to see the people. Now, like I said, I personally haven't really delved into these type of games, but because of there being a limited library of titles, this may be something on my interest, because as we're niched down in the channel, I can cover it, I can stream it, we could talk about it, we could review it, and it might also be a fun game to play in VR, because instead of me just staring at a screen building a town, I can actually see the people that I'm overlording. Like I can really feel like an overlord and see the people walking, and I can place buildings. It just opens up a different perspective with VR, and that's why I really do appreciate it. But that is the 10 games that we know on launch for sure, and we are still waiting for the other 10. So make sure, if you want to have everything PSVR 2 related or VR related, you hit that subscribe button, because we are niched down. We're going to be dropping bangers every day. I apologize for the background noises that are popping and all that, but y'all already know how it is. Thank you for walking with me, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. God bless and peace.